everyone, it's Lily here from Shine Bright Diamonds 2023, and I'm coming to you today on Monday, February 17th with one of my weekly WIP'n chats. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. I am so happy that you have found my little corner here on YouTube. And of course, if you are returning, welcome back. Now, if this is your first time tuning into a WIP'n chat, WIP stands for Work in Progress, and chat is where I chat to you about what's been going on in my little corner here on YouTube. So feel free to pull out one of your projects or treat this as a podcast, however you like. I'm just happy that you have found me. So let's get into it because it has been a busy week and I feel like I actually have updates. Um, Most of the time, my weeks are very boring, I feel like I don't really do much, but this week was super busy. So, before I get into it, let me show you what I'm working on. So, I am still working on this beautiful picture here. So, this is Zen Christmas by Maria Chekhareva, and it's from Oraloa. And I'm actually on the second last row of this diamond painting. So I'm getting super excited because it's almost time for me to pull out a different project. And I think I actually have a plan of action. So yay. But this is the kit here. Honestly, I have had a ton of time this past week to diamond paint. And I have just been zooming through this kit, or at least the last couple of sections I've had. So fingers crossed today is another one of those productive days. Now, in terms of the supplies that I'm using, the release paper is coming from Bee's Crafty Corner, a small shop in Ontario, Canada. And then my tray, putty, and pen is coming from Creations Morin, a small shop in Quebec, Canada. So the tray I'm using is just their regular size tray. I have it in the yellow. This is the pen that I'm using. It was the pen that had come in their July monthly box. And of course, I do have my putty in their putty holder that's just nice and organized. And then because there's been quite a bit of single placing with this diamond painting, I do have the Diamond Art Club Twist and Pick pen that I put the steel placer in. So those are my supplies. Nothing crazy. Let me open up the section so you can see. There we go, turning on the light. So this is the section I'll be working on. Let me grab a color and then I'm going to begin to fill you in because it's been crazy, 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 crazy. So it looks like I need, okay, let's get into it. So how are you? I know for me here, it is almost 10 a.m. in the morning. It is a holiday here in Canada, or at least in Ontario. It's Family Day. So hence why I'm filming today. I have the day off work, which is super exciting. It's been a long weekend, which is always really nice. And it has been chaotic. I don't even know where to begin. I guess I'll start. I always go like day by day, I guess. That's how it should work. So, let me see. So last time I talked to you, it was, what was it, Sunday, February 9th. Um, my area of Ontario has been hit with back-to-back snowstorms, and we have not had um, a lot of snow the past few winters. And then all of a sudden this week, we've had like, I think close to 60 centimeters of snowfall, which is a lot, especially in a week. Well, a lot. I mean, when I was a kid, we had like snowstorms all the time, and it was just, you were forever shoveling. But the past couple of years, we haven't really had snow, to be honest. Well, we've had snow, but not like the crazy storms like what we've had this year. So, long story short, on when was it? So, my dance class, oh, I'm already messing up the drills. What did I do here? Now I'm flinging things. Hold on. Let me fix this. So, on Wednesday nights, I have my dance class, and my instructor had sent out an email saying, due to the upcoming snowstorm that's coming this week, most likely dance classes will be canceled on Wednesday. So I recommend coming to the Tuesday or Thursday night class to do your makeup. So I was like, you know what? The snowstorm's supposed to come Wednesday night into Thursday morning. I'm going to go to the Tuesday night class. So I went to the Tuesday night class, everything was fine. And then Wednesday, I go to work and everything's fine. And then all of a sudden, at like 3 p.m. on my commute home, so for those of you that don't know, I am a teacher. So my work hours are a little different than the traditional 9 to 5. So I'm leaving my school. It's around like 3:15, and the snow hits. And my school is a little further away from where I live. So it's about a 45-minute to maybe a 60-minute commute. And the snow hits. And I'm like, uh-oh, because my boyfriend and I did not really do groceries. Like we were starting to like we had stuff, but we had like the odds and ends of things. So like you're sort of just throwing things together. So I finally, on my drive home, was like, I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta get my storm chips. So I text my boyfriend when I get to Walmart and I'm like, okay, I'm at Walmart getting storm chips. Do you want anything? He texted me back super quick. Um, like super quick. He normally doesn't really text me because of what he does at work. So for him to text me back super quick, like it was a little strange. And he's like, yeah, pick me up storm chips. So I'm in Walmart. It's like the end of the world in Walmart. Everyone's like trying to gather supplies before the storm hits. And I get our stuff. I literally get home. And that night, it was wild. Like we were getting hit with really heavy snow. We were getting hit with ice pellets. Then at one point, I think we had like freezing rain or something. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is wild. It's been a really long time since we've had weather like this. So, long story short, I was like, will they cancel buses? Because normally, because I have quite a commute in, if buses get canceled, then I generally don't make the drive in. Especially in my area, if school is closed, then it's not really safe for me. So I'm like waiting. It actually turned out Thursday, like my school board closed all the schools, which is huge because normally for my school board, they don't really close schools. So I actually had like a teacher snow day, which was wild. Um, and I'm very thankful for it because, oh my gosh, the parking lot. So I'm in an apartment building and we don't really have great snow removal in our area. Well, not in our area, but for our parking lot, like our building, because our parking lot is literally one way. So we actually had a pickup truck show up with like a giant snowplow pushing the snow away from like the cars like down the lane, which was great, except we had to deal with the snow between the cars. So my boyfriend and I quick got out and like we have a shovel here. So we were like shoveling between the cars on Thursday and we're like trying to push the snow into the lane so that when the pickup truck plow thing comes back, then it can essentially push that snow to the little, not little, now it's like massive, but to these snow mountains. And my poor car, my parking spot is just a disaster, but we did get it cleared. So that was great. It took us a while to do because there was my car and his car. My boyfriend had to work from home that day. He couldn't get into his office. Um, but it was just chaos. So like all of the residents were pretty much outside trying to push snow into the lane so that the plow would come back and push the snow, you know, away. And we were like, okay, like this is great. And then things cleared. Then Friday, I was back at work and it was fine, except another big storm is coming Saturday and Sunday of our long weekend. Oh my goodness, it was crazy. So, hence why I am filming today instead of yesterday. Because let me tell you, when I say like nothing really ever happens to me, it's wild. So, before we get into what happened on the weekend, Friday was Valentine's Day. And my boyfriend and I had got tickets to see the Professional Women's Hockey League. So Toronto play Boston at the arena in downtown Toronto. And we took the train down, we get there, and the game was great. We had a ton of fun. It was so cool seeing like the professional women's hockey team play because I always watch their games on TV and it was great. We get home. It was late. I like fell asleep, I crashed, and we had made the goal being Saturday morning. We would wake up early, we would do our groceries, go to his parents' house, get done our laundry, and then literally hermit um, while the storm is happening. Well, tell me how the storm came earlier than it was supposed to because it wasn't supposed to start till I think after 12. This storm starts at like 10. And we ended up in two grocery stores. It was the end of the world in the grocery stores, which is fair. By the time we got back, oh my gosh, the weather was wild. So essentially, we were getting hit with like a 2-in-1 snowstorm. So I guess the first half of it was coming Saturday, and then like the bigger half of it was Sunday, or like I guess like sometimes Saturday night into Sunday. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is it was a lot of snow. So, long story short, Saturday, it's just going. And my boyfriend and I, late Saturday, were like, let's go outside, start clearing off our cars, let's start shoveling snow into the lane, hoping that this like pickup truck plow thing is coming back. Well, Saturday, the pickup truck plow thing did not show up. So we're like locked in to our apartment. We like normally Saturday nights we get takeout, like that's our thing, but we didn't. So we ended up having spaghetti for dinner, which was a lot of fun because spaghetti is like my favorite, one of my favorite meals. It's like a comfort meal for me. So we had spaghetti for dinner on Saturday, fine. And then Sunday, because it's family day weekend here in Ontario, we were supposed to do like a family day dinner with his family. And we were supposed to do that Sunday night. Well, let me tell you, if I thought Saturday was bad, Sunday was like nuts. We woke up Sunday morning, like, so I'm on new medication and it's a timed medication thing. So it works because when I wake up for work at 5 something in the morning, I take my meds. But on the weekends, I have an alarm set. So I'll wake up at 6, take it, and then fall back asleep. So Sunday, I wake up, my alarm goes off telling me it's time to take my meds, fine, whatever. Um, I look out our back window. So our balcony faces our parking lot. And I'm like, holy macaroni, where are the cars? Because the snow was crazy. And on top of that, the pickup truck plow hadn't shown up yet. And I'm like, oh, this is not good. And we're watching it. And then I go back to sleep and I'm like, oh, no, no, no. Like, I don't know how this is going to work because my car is not like I have a car, but it's not like super high. So like, it has the potential to get stuck in the snow. Whereas my boyfriend has the bigger car, so I mean, his car is meant for snow. So finally, it's like I wake up a couple hours later, I'm looking out and I'm like, this is terrible. And then our superintendent has like I guess a snowplow. He starts going out there, starting to try and push like plow the snow like from because there's like one route that's like the fire route if like EMS has to come. So he starts plowing the snow with his snowblower. And we're watching it and we're just like, God bless his soul, because this is just not like it's not happening. And then there were people in our parking lot that legit were trying to leave, which is fair because today's a holiday, so all the grocery stores are closed. Like, if you did not get your supplies before the storm hit, like it's tough. So there are some people in our parking lot like legitimately trying to leave. Their cars are getting stuck. Like it just was not happening. And then to make it even more interesting, at around like so my boyfriend and I were like, let's eat lunch first and then we'll go out early afternoon to clear the snow. Well, so originally we were like, oh, we'll wait until it's like all done. No, no, no. We went out like shortly at maybe around like 12:30 to start trying to clear this snow. So the temperature clearly dropped. So now the snow is like this icy, crispy snow. And he's like shoveling. I'm scraping off the cars. The shovel breaks. And I'm like, oh gosh, why did our shovel break? So we ended up going to 3 stores. We went to Walmart, Canadian Tire and Home Depot trying to get a shovel. They had no shovels. And I'm just like, what is happening? So eventually we like, because we weren't gonna like, tell his family because we were like, oh, do we really want to be those people? But anyway, we ended up having to call one of his family members because everyone's like super local to us, like his family at least. And we show up, they give us a shovel, we make it back. But oh my gosh, the roads were so bad. Like, so normally for us to get like to any of his family members' houses, it's normally like a 15-minute drive. It took us forever. I swear it was like 30, 40 minutes. Like it was ridiculous. And on top of all that, um I swear there was like I like the plows just couldn't keep up because it honestly looked like the plows, like the road crew had not gone through, but like clearly they had, but it was just so bad. So we finally get home because the car is like, we're just at this point, we're like, just shovel, whatever. We survived. But we did get our spots cleared out. And then I don't know, maybe I think it stopped snowing yesterday at around 7 p.m. here. But oh my gosh, the snow. I don't know where it's going to go. I haven't been out yet. Um, I should go out because I need to like scrape off my car and probably clear some of the snow the fresh snow that's fallen away from my car and my spot. Um, but yeah. So anyway, um, it's been a weekend. So it is bright sun. Well, oh, never mind. It was bright sunshine when I woke up this morning. Now it looks cloudy, but I don't think we're getting any more snow. So yeah, but I was like, what is happening? Like, it's been a really long time since we've had a snowstorm. And part of me wishes I had snow pants so that I could like play in the snow, like make a snowman, but I don't. So it's fine. But like, honestly, yeah. So I think today, um, they're like finishing up clearing out the snow. So thank you to our road crews. Um, because the roads will be clear tonight, we are actually going to my boyfriend's parents' house for our family day dinner. So that will be really lovely. And then tomorrow it's back to work for everyone. Um, but yeah, so right now my boyfriend's out. Um, but when he comes back, I'm going to get him to help me clear off any of the snow potentially. Well, I can clear off my car, but he'll have to help with the shoveling part. Um, but yeah, so that's the weather. That's my news. I actually, like I said, I actually had an update. Normally I don't. Now, outside of all the updates, health wise, I'm doing okay. I know the past couple of weeks I've been giving you updates. My wrist has been doing better. My arm's doing good. Um, but I am still on the wait list for my nerve testing. I'm still waiting for them to call me to give me a date. But when I've been at home, I've been good. Obviously, at work, um, I've been taking it easier. I haven't had to wear my brace at work. I really only need to wear everything when I'm driving. But other than that, like, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Um, I think whatever it was that was pinched is obviously calmed down. But when I'm in certain positions, um, it does get aggravated, and then I do get the tingling numbness going down my arm. So I'm still waiting for my nerve testing date. Um, Unfortunately, the medication I was on for one of my other health issues didn't seem to work. I've wrapped that up on Friday. So now I have to call and make another appointment to see the specialist. Um, but overall, like, I'm doing good. I feel that um, I'm definitely where I need to be in terms of getting the support, but it's just a matter of it's a waiting game in terms of like the treatment. It's a waiting game in terms of figuring out what medication works. Um, so that's that health wise. Um, what is it called? Now, outside of my health and work and the snowstorm, I've been doing pretty good. I mean, because my arm, oopsie, I just turned off the light. Because my arm hasn't been as aggravated when I'm at home, I've been more motivated to diamond paint. And then, of course, because of the snow and there's really been nowhere to go, I've just been diamond painting hardcore. So I essentially, like last week, actually, I pretty much got through almost the entire row before this um, within the past 3 days. And then this part I literally did last night. So it's definitely moving along this diamond painting. Um, I am super motivated though because I'm getting closer to finishing. Now, with that being said, I actually was thinking about a game plan to help me with all of the diamond paintings that I have kitted up. And by all, I mean this one, the Margaret Morales one, and my mystery kit. So my game plan is, all right, and I'm hoping I stick to it because I know I tend to change my mind a lot. But the game plan is currently finish my Oraloa, okay, then move on and complete that Margaret Morales diamond painting that I have kitted up, which is Song of Artemis. And then because I'll have two storage systems ready to go, like to be used. Once I'm done Song of Artemis, I will pick out a separate project to work on for when I do my WIP'n chats. And that project will only be used for my WIP'n chats because I do really want to work on that Diamond Art Club mystery kit that I have. But I haven't seen a lot of people work on it. So I have a feeling the progress for that, I'll be posting it only on my Instagram because then I can give spoiler warnings and then save like some of my other projects to use for filming purposes. So whether it's me just working on smaller kits, whether it's me kitting up something big, I don't know, but I'll figure it out from there. But yeah, so that's my goal is just sort of work through what I have kitted up, really try and clear up. I didn't, and like the other two kits that I have kitted up, I don't really consider them whips because I haven't been working on them. Like I kitted them up and then they've just been there. So I think for me personally, I now know that I can really only handle one diamond painting at a time. So, and because I do really want to clear out my storage containers, I really just have to work on what I currently have going right now. So, with that being said, I'm really hoping to finish this Oraloa diamond painting. My guess is I will for sure be done it by the end of February, which I have like 2 weeks. But because I'm off today, I'll probably get through a lot, to be honest. Um, because we really don't have anywhere to go. We're still waiting on crews to clear everything. I think the roads are mostly clear, um, but it's also a holiday, so there's nothing open. But I'm hoping to have this one done by the end of February, and then the Margaret Morales one, it's around. Um, I imagine I'll finish it sometime in March, but March I have March break coming up, so I'll have lots of time to work on my diamond paintings then. But yeah, so that's really what I've been focused on. Now, earlier this week, before all the snowstorms happened, I did get my first pack of trays from Catered, the Trebrex, which I am so excited to use them. I really want to use them to kit up my smaller diamond paintings because they're literally just built-in trays. And I kind of figured they would be a great system for me to use when I'm working on my snack size kits or any of the smaller kits from like when I had purchased stuff off of like Temu and Amazon because I do really want to work on those diamond paintings. So that storage system is ready to go. I did kit up into it one of my snack size Fallon Gem diamond paintings, but I haven't started working on it yet. Um, but it is ready to go. I kind of figured I would kit something up, check out the trays. And so far, I really like how they look. I do actually have to use them. But I did kit something up into it, which is one of my small Fallon Gem kits that I have. I haven't posted any progress or even started it, so hence why, if you follow me on Instagram, you haven't seen any of that. Um, but yeah, I thought that was really cool. I just wanted to, obviously, like I said, test out the trays. But yeah, and then in terms of other diamond painting news, I was bad yesterday with the Diamond Art Club releases. I couldn't resist. I ended up ordering the new Margaret Morales, the Allison Rose kit. And then to get my free shipping, I ordered the Valentine's Day stitch painting where it's like Stitch and Angel. So those shipped already, which I'm really surprised. So I imagine those will come sometime this week. I really was like, I'm trying really hard not to buy, but Margaret Morales, Miss Holly, they're just my must buy artists. So I couldn't resist. And I'm still waiting on a restock for, is it three Margaret Morales diamond paintings that I missed out on. The Hades and Persephone one, the Alice in Wonderland one, and then I can't pronounce it, but it's the one where the girl and the big blue dragon. So I'm still waiting on that kit to come back. And I'm still waiting on one Miss Holly kit to restock, and that is Magical Arcades. Because I missed that one when it came out. Um, but yeah. So, but other than that, that was really it. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, so those are my updates. Like I said, a lot more than normal. As I start to wrap up this video, I'm still watching Dexter. That hasn't changed. I've been watching a lot of hockey lately because it is the Four Nations hockey tournament. So I've been watching more hockey than anything. Um, which it's been really good watching that. And then in terms of books I'm reading, to be honest, I have not been reading. I won't even talk about that because I've just been so busy with work and then just wanting to diamond paint. And normally I read before I go to bed, but lately I've just been so tired that I've just been literally, as soon as my head hits my pillow, I've been out. So, not a lot of reading taking place, which it happens. That's okay. It is what it is. But yeah, so we'll see what happens with this diamond painting, but I'm super motivated to get it done. Like I said, I'm really hoping to finish it by the end of February. It's been a lot more of this type of color blocking, which has been really nice. Um, so I find it has been going a lot quicker, but I also find that I have a hard time talking and diamond painting at the same time. I solemnly swear when I'm not filming, I do diamond paint much quicker. I solemnly swear. Oh gosh, I'm telling you. Anyway, so those are my updates. Now, if you do have a long weekend, because I think in the States or the United States of America, it is a long weekend. But if you have a long weekend, let me know what you're up to, what your current whips are, if you made any purchases. I'm always curious to know. But yeah, keep me updated. Now, if you did make it to the end of this video, why don't you leave me a snowflake emoji because of all the snow that I've had the past little week. Okay, so with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up here. I'll turn off the light so you can see what was done. So pretty much a lot of the brown was done, but as you can see, there is a lot of this color blocking, right? Like the floor, the couch we're finishing up, we're getting into the rug. I think this is part of the table. I can't remember. But anyway, so definitely a lot more color blocking. All right. Well, With that being said, if you did enjoy today's video, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe. Your support does mean the world to me. Of course, if you are looking for more diamond painting content, you can find me on my Instagram at ShineBrightDiamonds2023. So until next time, happy diamond painting. Bye, everyone.